When you look at me, what do you see? What do you see? You may see just another student that sits alongside you in this classroom. You may see another face amidst the large number of students who attend this university. You may see my face and never see it again. But do you know what I see? I see a Pacifica student lost in the sea of people who are nothing like him. I see a Pacifica student who looks around and sees people that he can't relate to. People that don't understand him, they don't understand his culture, they don't understand his practices, and the things that he perceives as normal. That's what I see. When you look at me, what do you think? What do you think? Again, you may think that I'm just another student who's in your class. You may think that I'm just another face. But do you know what I think? I think that I'm one of the lucky Pacific students. One that was lucky enough to come from a family who could support me. One that was lucky enough to graduate high school and make it to university. Now that's what I think. When you look at me, what do you know? What do you know? Absolutely nothing. But here's what I know. I know that I'm a token statistic. I know that I'm a minority. I know that somewhere in this educational system, I'm just another one of the limited amount of Pacific Islanders who finished high school, who made it to university, who was able to sit alongside you all and do the same work that you do. I know that I'm part of the few that were able to make it. That's what I know. But why? Why am I one of the few? Was I chosen? Nah, man, I wasn't chosen. I was just able to play the system and set it up in a way that could get me here. You can liken me to a fish that was able to climb the tree. I wasn't designed to do it, but I did it anyway. Now some of you may be asking yourselves, what does he mean by, I played the system? What system is he talking about? I'm talking about the New Zealand educational system, a system that in its development in the year 1877 wasn't designed for Indigenous peoples to succeed. And still, 141 years later, the current educational system still present isn't fully suited for people like me to make it. It isn't designed for Pacific students. But why? Why is it not suited to us? Why is it that for a country that prides itself on diversity, have an education system that doesn't fully allow for all the students to succeed the same? Now, there are many reasons why the system doesn't work for us. The system doesn't understand who we are as a people. The system doesn't understand what it means to be Pacifica. It doesn't understand the way it isn't the way that it should be. But it doesn't have to be this way. And slowly it isn't. Slowly we see our people getting involved in the education system. Slowly we see our people making progress. We see that we're no longer tossed beneath the carpet and made to defend ourselves. The government is no longer allowing our people to suffer in the system. And that is the most important development in the New Zealand educational system. With the development of things such as the PEP and the development of schools such as Kia Aroha, the upcoming generation of Pacific students no longer have to see what I saw, have to think what I thought, have to know what I knew. Slowly but surely, the education system that is stacked against us is being torn down and being rebuilt. Rebuilt in a way that acknowledges who we are as a Pacifica people, acknowledging what it means to be Pacifica. Slowly but surely, we are getting there.